Hi, I'm doing a video today about raw honey. People talk about honey being a superfood, and then they're telling diabetics they can't have it, and that it's just another bad sugar. And right here is corn syrup. That's like a really, really bad sugar. That's one you want to avoid. All the products today have corn syrup, and that's why our country is so sick. See the corn syrup? It's like this. And when you buy a honey bear, like let's say at one of your major grocery stores like Walmart or Ralph's or Vons or A&P or wherever you are in the country, basically sometimes they'll even mix the honey with corn syrup. So you have like a mixture, or they pasteurize it and heat it and it still has a corn syrup consistency. And what you want to do is have, for allergies or for anything, raw, local, unfiltered, unpasteurized honey. And when I first came here to Arizona, I was still using New Mexico honey. This is Desert Wildflower. It's raw. You can see right here how it's just got a different consistency. It's real thick. Real thick. And you can see this honey here, it's just runny like honey bear honey. It's the same honey as in this jar, it's just in a bigger jar. And this is just, it's almost worse than the corn syrup. I mean, as far as just being like melted down. And when you heat it, when you have it heated, it kind of kills off the bee pollen and kills off the stuff and changes how the sugar is. So even though the label says, it says here unfiltered and unpasteurized, it's not raw though. It's not raw. And matter of fact, if they label it raw, they would still be within the law, because there's really no laws governing what temperature is raw and isn't raw. So it's up to the company and what they decide to do, whether they are going to put raw or unfiltered, unpasteurized. It's definitely been heated, and once it's heated, it kills the properties in it that help your allergies and things. So my allergies have been getting worse. I've had to go back on prescription allergy medication. When I first moved here, I was using this New Mexico honey, and I was getting better and better, and I went through a long withdrawal period and finally detoxed from the allergy medicines. It was just horrible. I had so many times I was like so nervous and jumping out of my skin just trying to get off that stuff. It was horrible. It was worse than getting off of cigarettes. And I've gone back to this. I'm going back to this for another raw brand. And I just wanted to share this because a lot of people, they know raw honey is good for you. They know the regular honey is not good for you. And they go to their health food store and they buy like unpasteurized, unfiltered, what's supposed to be raw. It's not raw. And a lot of the honeys, looking online here in Arizona at Local Honey, 50% of them are just, you know, they've been heated so you can get them in a jar. Now one thing, if this were raw, they'd have to put it in like a wide mouth mason jar rather than one of these cute little mason jars, because it would be hard to get out. You pretty much have to spoon this out. And I will stop the camera for a minute and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I got this little spoon, and you can see here, you can see how much thicker it is. You can see how much thicker it is. And if you keep it around, I know a lot of times I'll just have this sitting around for like a month. And this has been out in the heat, so it's a little more melted. But if you have it in like a regular room, just like a regular house during the winter, when it's not like hot, it will be hardened up, and you literally have to like scoop it out. It's almost more like a paste at that point. This, no matter how cold it gets, it doesn't get, this other honey, it doesn't get like a paste. So that's a way you can tell too. So I kind of got fooled, and so I wanted to make this video so people would know what raw honey is and isn't, even though the label says it's raw. So that's where it's at. There's going to be more tips on living off grid and more exciting things to come that will be of interest to you. So if you have any comments, comment, like, subscribe, and share, and have a great day.